Hi everyone, today's video is going to be one that has been requested a few times on my channel, and that is a palette bingo. And today, I'm doing a palette bingo with the Urban Decay Vice 4. So this was from Holiday 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm currently doing my weekly product pan on the shade Discreet. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to random.org, which I haven't done yet. Probably should have done that before, sorry, things happen. So, going to random.org, and I'm going 1 through the number 20, as you can see there. So, I am numbering these across. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to draw 5 shadows. I feel like 5 is enough. I don't know what. This is kind of a very colorful, crazy palette, so this could be a very interesting bingo. So, first number is generate 6. So that is the shade Framed, which is just kind of a matte nude shade. That's good. It's right there. It's because it'll be a nice brow bone highlight. Cool. Next, generate 15. 15 is the shade Robbery, which is kind of like a taupey green. Ooh, there we are. That's a really pretty shade. Very pigmented. I love Urban Decay shadows, honestly and truly. Next, generate number 7. Number 7, oh good. I was hoping it would be a pink. Is the shade Fastball right here. Again, it's really, really soft. It's almost duochromy. It's really shimmery pink. It's a little chunky. That's a look so far. Next, generate again. 19. Number 19 is the shade Crowbar. Right there. And it is like a deep green with some chunky gold glitter. There we are. You can see that a lot of that black base is coming out. Alright. That's 2 dark shades now. And let me draw one more. Generate number 15, which was, oh, I already did that one. That was the shade Robbery, so we're going to go again. Number 12. Number 12 is the shade Grasshopper. Right there. And this is a bright, bright green, like really bright green. So, I'm going to create a look using those 5 shadows, and I might pull in some more, just because I want a large variety of things. I'm going to go ahead and grab out my Smashbox Masterclass Volume 4 palette. This has pretty much anything I could need if I can't create a full look with this, / the other shades in this palette. So, first I'm going to start out with my eyes are primed with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to start out with the shade Discreet, which is this shade right here. And with Discreet, all I'm going to do, oh, do you see how that light changed? Ooh, it's kind of like magic. I'm just going to very roughly go into my crease and use this as a transition shade. It's a very gray tone transition shade. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of all transitions. It's getting a little black. This, I did a really dark look yesterday. Yesterday I was at a Halloween party. I was Minnie Mouse. I have some pictures on my Instagram if you'd like to see me as Minnie Mouse, but I got some black a little bit everywhere, but that's okay. It was fun. I was a good Minnie Mouse. It was worth it. Cool. So there we go. Discreet, roughly in the crease. All right. Now I need an actual crease shade. I'm going to go in with my Crown Brush Fluff right here. All right. And, y'all, this is, okay, this might be ugly, but, I'm going to try Fastball, the pink, in the crease. It's a very shimmery shade, though let's be honest, like almost all this entire palette is. This is a very light shade for your crease. Like, I can barely see it at all in my crease. Can you see it? Yeah, I mean, it's pink. I'm just roughly throwing it up there. Being really rough about it. Okay. There we go. Got to put it in the other eye. I usually, when I'm doing like get ready with me's or whatever, I do one eye at a time. But for the bingo portion, at least, I didn't really feel like I could do that because I felt like that was cheating, and part of the fun would be to try to watch me create a look. All right, there we go. Luckily, it is a very dreary day. If the lighting's a little weird, that's why. It's been raining for days, honestly. And I don't really have any plans to go out of the house, so if I look like a hot mess, I'm okay with that. So there we go, some pink in the crease. Now, I'm going to take my angled brush, which, why would I be able to find that right now? Here it is, just a little angled brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Crowbar. I'm just wiping it off on a, what do you call it? Washcloth. All right, so I'm just gonna go into the outer part of my lid. It's messy. It is a chunky shade. As you can see all that fallout, can't you? I think so. I'm trying to make a little bit of a point. I don't do the tape method just because I think it's a little severe, but I know a lot of people like that method, so I could have done that here. But like, do you see how eyeshadow just doesn't seem to want to really get in there? I would like it to get in there. Will you please get on this point? All right, sometimes you gotta switch methods. I'm gonna go in with this angled brush, a very severe angled brush. It's really a liner brush. Back into Crowbar. Come on, guy. Stick right there. It's just not sticking. Do you see that? I would like you to stick, please. Sometimes that happens, right? And I've got makeup all over my face. A lot of fallout in this Crowbar shade. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm really digging into it. It's right there. You can kind of see. And I'm gonna try to get it to stick on this side. Maybe, not maybe, almost definitely, if I would use like a glitter glue, this would stick much better. But I didn't prime my eyes with glitter glue today. But if you want to use Crowbar, that's what I would recommend doing. Because it is not at all wanting to stick to my eyes. Alright. That's not great. I'm gonna take my little fluffer and try to get some of that away. Oh yeah, it's just not really wanting to go away anywhere, is it? I'm gonna have to use a Q-tip and some spit, but I'll do that off camera. That does not look great. I do really like this palette in general, but this shade is just being kind of a pain. Alright. That helps. I think that does help. Just using this little guy. So now I'm going to take a flat shader brush. I'm going to wipe it off because it's got some pink on it. And I'm going to go into the shade Robbery. This one. Just trying to remember what shades I drew. Alright. And I'm going to kind of put it in the middle. And across, overlapping that Crowbar shade a little bit. There we go. I see that I do have a lot of that Fastball on the lid over here. Not intentionally so. I am getting a little bit of additional fallout from this Robbery shade. So there you go. But it's pretty. It's shimmery and pretty, I like it. There we go. And now I'm going to take another flat shader because I've got a few. Well, I say that, where is one? Here we go. I'm just going to quickly wipe it off because you never know what's going to be on there. And I'm going to go into the shade Grasshopper. This guy. A really vibrant, beautiful green. just putting it like pretty much in the tear duct. That actually doesn't look too bad. Don't mind that. This Grasshopper shade is gorgeous. And it's really pigmented, as you can hopefully appreciate. And just gets on there just like you want it. Alright. There we go. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face makeup. And I will come back and finish up my eyes after that. Alrighty, so now we're going to finish up this look. I'm going to first of all take a little pencil brush. It's got a lot of gray on it because of yesterday's makeup look. I'm going to go back into that same shade, I just put that in my mouth. This shade Discreet right here. And I'm going to put that as a transition for under my eye. Like I said, it's a very light transition. I forgot to grab it out. I should do that. Don't you like that face? Does everybody make that face when they're doing under eye stuff? Or is that just me? I don't think it's just me. I think it's everyone. That makes me feel better to say it's everyone. I'm going to go and grab this green eyeliner right here from Stila. It's in the shade Emerald. Alright. Oh. It's a little dry. Let me try to get that on in there. There we go. I like that. And now I'm going to take the shade, I'm going to take a liner brush, a very flat liner brush. Oh, I didn't mention it, but the shade Delete in here, this brown, is actually what's in my brows today. It's a little warm than what I normally do, but it works. So I'm going to go into the shade Grasshopper again, that green, and I'm going to put it under my lower lash line. As close as I can get it. But I also like it a little smoky. So I usually kind of stamp it and then shimmy it. Shimmy is a technical makeup term. I call it the stamp and shimmy method. Works very well. It's trademarked, so don't call it that. I'm just kidding. Obviously. Alright. I think that adds a lot, because we got that green already. Do you hear that train? I have a train track right behind my house. It's great fun. It's fall here. It's pretty cold. And we've been sleeping with the windows open because John and I like it very cold in the house. And the train has woken us up many a day. I want this white because one of my biggest complaints about this entire palette is there's not really a bright inner corner shade. So I'm going to go in with this white NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Remember when everyone talked about him? Oh. And just kind of put that right in the inner corner. As you can see there. So, now I'm going to take this little doohickey right there, and I'm going to go into the shade Bones. Someone just texted me. I apologize. Oh, wrong way. So Bones isn't really what I want, but it's in this palette, and I didn't want to reach outside this palette just for an inner corner highlight. I mean, it's fine, especially with that white base. That helps a lot. Sorry, they're talking about, my lab is talking about barbecue mac and cheese. So, I mean, you know, it's important stuff here. Let me put that on Do Not Disturb. There we go. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad, like I said. And the white helps that. So, I've got that. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to wipe off that linery brush, this guy. Try to wipe off some of that green. Okay, and I'm gonna go into the shade Deadbeat. Been a weekly product pan. So has C Note. So I've done Deadbeat and C Note, and now I am working on Discreet. So this palette's been in 3 weekly product pans, which is good because it's making me use the palette, which is kind of the point. I'm just stamping it. Not as much shimmy as you saw in the bottom, but a little bit of shimmy. A stamp and a shake. Let's call it a shake instead of a shimmy. That seems to make sense, doesn't it? Alright. There we go. Using the stamp and shake method, I'm applying my liner. And I didn't mention it either, and I did it off camera. So we have one more shade. If you're like, girl, you've only used 3 of your shades and you're supposed to use a couple more. I mean 4. No, I don't even know what I'm saying. I've only used 4 of my shades and I have 1 more that I haven't used yet. I know that. But I did use the shade Framed. And I did use it down the bridge of my nose as a matte highlight. That's what I like to do. I like to contour out my nose, then do a matte highlight. And I'm going to use it right now under my brows. There we go. It's not the most highlighting of matte highlights, but it'll work. And now I'm going to go in with mascara. I've been using this Essence Lash Princess mascara. One of y'all recommended it to me because I was like, I don't know a great mascara. I like a lot of volume. And one of y'all said, hey girl, use the Essence. And I am really enjoying it. I really like it when I get to use y'all's recommendations. Though if you watched one of my recent, I have some fallout from that black. Can you see that? Just a little bit. I like getting y'all's recommendations, though. I am on a no-buy it'll be a long one. It's not a timed no-buy. Instead of doing a timed no-buy, I did oh gosh, I just stamped some mascara there. A number of products no-buy. So I did, instead of trying to, do a no-buy for 2 months or whatnot, I currently have 1,470 items in my makeup collection, and I'm going to keep going until I'm down to 1,000, which will be a long time. I'm expecting it to be a year or 2. Though, I will say I started this year with 2,200 and something, and I'm down to 40, so I did a big declutter. Alright, there is my palette bingo look. I actually really like it. I know, I've got mascara. I'll take it off. I do that every time. I think it looks really good. I don't think I would have thought to have put these shades together in this way, but I like it. I'm not sure about the pink Fastball. Y'all, it just keeps growing. I'm sorry. I can't handle it. I can't even think straight. Sorry, I'll grab a Q-tip. Can't even think straight. I know you're supposed to wait for it to dry and then flake it off. I know that. But who has the patience for that? Not me. There we go. It's off. It's driving me crazy. I like it a lot. The pink is nice. I think it's just not quite dark enough. But I think it looks pretty good. And I used only the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. If you happen to have it, it's a good palette. You can obviously, if you're like, girl, that look, I love it. You can create it with other shadows. You don't have to have these exact ones. But those are the ones I drew in my palette bingo. Playing with this palette. I hope you enjoyed this video. A couple of y'all requested it, so I wanted to do that. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.